And now for the call of the ceremonial weigh-in for UFC 322. Here is Joe Rogan.
What's up, my friends? Welcome to the weigh-ins, New York City. How about it for Red, Chrissy, and Vanessa? Dana White, without him, none of this would be possible. Hunter Campbell, Mick Maynard, and Sean Shelby, the matchmakers who have put together a fantastic card for you folks. We kick things off in the early prelims in the lightweight division. Vyacheslav Borshov versus Mateus Camilo. First on the scale, Mateus Camilo, official weight 156. And his opponent, Vyacheslav Borshov. Official weight 156 for Slavaklaus. First fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen, Mateus Camilo and Vyacheslav Borshov. The next fight takes place in the middleweight division. Vysenger Sasarkayev versus Eric Makhachev. First up on the scale, Eric Makhachev, official weight 185.5. And his opponent, Vysenger Sasarkayev. Official weight 185. Eric Makhachev and Vysenger Sasarkayev, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the women's strawweight division. Angela Hill versus Fatima Klein. First up on the scale, Fatima Klein, official weight 115.5. And her opponent, Angela Hill. Official weight 115.5. Fatima Klein and Angela Hill, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the featherweight division. Pat Sabatini versus Chepe Mariscal. Up on the scale, Chepe Mariscal, official weight 145.5. And his opponent, Pat Sabatini. Official weight 145.5. ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the feature bout in the early prelims in the middleweight division. Kyle Daukaus versus Gerald Meerschaert. First up on the scale, Gerald Meerschaert, official weight 185.5. And his opponent, Kyle Daukaus. Official weight 186. Gerald Meerschaert and Kyle Daukaus, ladies and gentlemen. Next, the prelims continue on FX in the featherweight division. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Ethan Ewing. First up on the scale, Ethan Ewing, official weight 145. And his opponent, Malcolm Wellmaker. Official weight 143.5. Ethan Ewing and Malcolm Wellmaker, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the women's flyweight division. Erin Blanchfield versus Tracy Cortez. First on the scale, Tracy Cortez. Official weight 125.5. And her opponent, Erin Blanchfield. Official weight 126. That's a hell of a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Tracy Cortez and Erin Blanchfield. The next fight takes place in the middleweight division. Roman Kopylov versus Gregory Rodriguez. First up on the scale, Gregory Rodriguez, official weight 186 for RoboCop. And his opponent, Roman Kopylov. Official weight 185. Gregory Rodriguez and Roman Kopylov, ladies and gentlemen. Next is the featured prelim in the middleweight division. Bo Nickel versus Rodolfo Vieira. Official weight 186. 186 from Mr. Vieira. And his opponent, Bo Nickel. Official weight 186. Rodolfo Vieira and Bo Nickel, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the main card. Live on pay-per-view, we kick things off in the lightweight division. Beneil Dariush versus Benoit Saint-Denis. First up on the scale, Benoit Saint-Denis, official weight 155.5. And his opponent, Beneil Dariush. Official weight 157.2. Beneil has missed weight. Benoit Saint-Denis and Beneil Dariush, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates. First up on the scale, the Nightmare, official weight 169.5. And his opponent, the former welterweight champion of the world, Leon Edwards. Official weight 170. Carlos Prates and Leon Edwards, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight also takes place in the welterweight division. Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. Official weight 170.5 from Mr. Morales. And his opponent, Sean Brady. Official weight 169.5 from Mr. Brady. That's a fantastic fight, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Morales and Sean Brady. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for all the marbles for the women's flyweight title. Introducing the challenger, the former strawweight champion of the world, Magnum Zhang Weili. Official weight 124.5 for the challenger. And her opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed flyweight champion of the world, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. Official weight 124.5 for the champion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with a challenger. Zhang Weili, you are already one of the greatest women's mixed martial arts fighters of all time. This challenge of moving up to the next division, tell us about that and how you feel about tomorrow night and Valentina Shevchenko as an opponent.
你已经是女子综合格斗里最优秀的选手之一了。现在你升量到银量级打这个比赛，说一说你的感受，说一说对你的对手舍甫琴科的想法。
I'm so happy to be here. I think this fight is a fate fight. So, hello, New Year. How you doing? I'm so happy to be here this Saturday and new.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you fight. Good luck to you. Zhang Weili, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champion. Valentina, you are already, again, like Zhang Weili, one of the greatest of all time in women's martial arts. You have an opportunity to face another great champion. Give us your thoughts about what it means to defend your title against Zhang Weili and how it goes down tomorrow night.
Very ready for the fight, very strong, very fast, very confident. Hello, New York.
Well, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Good luck to you. The champion, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the Welterweight Championship of the world. Introducing the challenger, the former undisputed lightweight champ, Islam Makhachev. Official weight 170 for the challenger. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Jack Della Maddalena. Official weight 170 for the champion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the challenger, the great Islam Makhachev. Islam, you had one of the most spectacular reigns as a lightweight champion of all time. Now you are moving up to welterweight. Give us your thoughts on Jack Della Maddalena as a fighter and what tomorrow night means to you.
One day to my dream, to biggest fight in my life. I'm ready. Thank you all. See you tomorrow, inshallah.
Good luck to you, sir. The challenger, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champ. Tough crowd. Jack, you had an amazing championship performance to take the title, and now you have an amazing opportunity to face one of the all-time great lightweight champions. Give us your thoughts about tomorrow night.
Joe, I'm on top of the world. Tomorrow night, I'm retaining my belt. Australia, it's coming home.
The champion, ladies and gentlemen, Jack Della Maddalena. Thank you all. We will see you tomorrow night.